Rather unusual sounds walking down the platform because of the special event today. This is it. This Class 66 is going to be named the West Somerset Railway today. When it does all its heavy haulage around the country, it'll be spreading the good news of the West Somerset Railway. The steam loco up there is going to get to the head of its train, which is due to go out before the naming ceremony.
Morning, June. How are you, my dear?
Well, John. Alright. How are you going to get the first steam loco train away then?
Like the model railway.
Yeah.
It's going to be just like the model railway.
Yeah, I think it must be, yeah.
She's anti-June. She's not alright. You don't call her anti-June. Don't ask her age.
Here's the answer. There's a steam locomotive coming up in the Crocombe Heathrow direction.
No, it's brought out the interest, that's what they're wearing. Hope so.
Right, I think everyone's gathered around. Good morning. What a glorious day on which to, I guess, celebrate the West Somerset Railway here today. For those of you that don't know me, most I guess will, because it's a railway audience here, but my name's John Smith and I'm Managing Director of GB Rail Freight, and I'm extremely proud to have been asked by those who work on and lead the West Somerset Railway to have our loco named after the railway today. Now, most of you will know a fair bit about the history of GB Rail Freight. You know, in terms of our equipment and in terms of where we started 15 years ago. The business has grown from 3 of us to almost 700 of us now working throughout the country. But not so many know about what the whole thing was about why we did what we did. And it's mainly about the people. Railways are a people industry, and I guess that's why they are so popular even today amongst the young that are around here. And it was about taking railway people, giving them empowerment, taking engineers, taking operators, controllers, planners, administrators, financial people, and giving them an environment in which they could flourish, in which we talk to people, we communicate with them. We very much pride ourselves on our professionalism, which rolls right the way through from safety through to the service that we offer our customers. We empower people to get on with the jobs. We support those that work with us, but we also like a bit of enjoyment as well, which is, I guess, what today is about. And we set the whole premise of that up. Typical to be outgunned by a Class 08 coming up the back, but we set the whole premise of that up 15 years ago without really any idea of where it was likely to go. And the success that we've achieved since those early days has on occasions even baffled me as to how we've achieved what we've achieved. But enough about GB Rail Freight, back to the West Somerset Railway. Now again, most of those that know me know that I claim to hail from the north. My football team, and we have a locomotive named after it, is Sunderland AFC, which isn't doing too well this season. We even have a locomotive named after where I now live in Northamptonshire, after Northampton Rugby Club. But my background, actually, I wasn't born far from here, which I don't often admit. And if there's anyone from the railway press here, please don't quote this, because I was born in Weston-super-Mare, just down the road from here. And whilst my life on the railways, I grew up in the London North Eastern Railway area, working on diesel locomotives such as the Deltic and Class 47s and various things that operated there. I've always had a fascination for everything Great Western and everything that it represents. I wasn't around in steam days, so I never saw that glorious locomotive in traffic that just departed towards Minehead. But I did manage to get down here in my teens to see the latter days of the hydraulics on a couple of visits, and I was always fascinated by what the Great Western was about. The fact that, you know, it had so much identity as a business and with its local community back before nationalisation, before the 1940s, and how that then rolled into the British Railways days, when in British Railways days those that remembered the Great Western fought valiantly to retain the identity with the diesel hydraulic locos. And now what I find most fascinating is it's finally being resurrected through, it's gone through nationalisation when the burghers of 222 Marylebone Road managed to destroy its identity, but now First Group is resurrecting it down here if you go down to Taunton Railway Station and relaunching the identity of the Great Western, which I think is a great thing. I think it's a great thing. And I think that also rolls into the West Somerset and what the West Somerset has been great about. It's been about, you know, since '71 when it first went into private hands, it's been about preserving the identity. I think I'll bugger off short. Yeah, no, I'll keep going, John. It's been about preserving the identity of everything that's great about the Great Western. And it's mixed that with attracting the young kids. You know, the steam locomotives, about getting people down here to get involved with it that are in their youth, because we will all come to the end of our days one day, and we need to infuse people who are younger to be interested in what this whole thing is about. And I think the West Somerset Railway has done that fantastically, both in encouraging the kids to get involved, but also encouraging things like our special trains that we roll off the main line connection at Taunton, and I think that's a major asset to the railway, the fact that you can get onto the main line. So this locomotive that will celebrate the West Somerset Railway will travel far and wide. We are no longer geographically based businesses. She will operate from as far north as Inverness, right the way down to this area, down to Kent. One of the things that I was told by our train manager who's here driving it today, Chris, he's taking it up to over to Cardiff after it's operated here, where it'll be taking a tank train up to Teesside. So its first location will be up there. So the West Somerset Railway's name will be publicised far and wide by the advert that you're going to have on the side of this loco. So enough from me. Many thanks again to those that are involved with the railway for inviting us down today and giving us the privilege of having one of our locos named after the railway. I'd now like to hand over to the chairman of the West Somerset Railway to say a few words, John Irvine. Thank you.